Hello, this is your friend Ken. In this video, I'm going to solve this diagonal difference HackerRank challenge and using Java. Okay, so basically this problem is requires us to take the user input of an square array, which is the two-dimensional matrix, and whose length is actually n into n times n, and n is the first user inputted value, and then second we are going to calculate. For example, this is the example of the matrix, right? And then we need to yeah, probably you are confused. Maybe I can just try to I try to type a matrix as a small example. Okay, so first of all, maybe the user can input 10. So maybe in our example, just let n is equals to 2, yeah, to make it easier. And then there would be a matrix 2. Okay, maybe let's try to make n is equals to 4, right? So and then later the user will input a set of the integers, 3, 4, yeah, and then we and then it will convert it automatically into a matrix. Oh, yeah. Okay, I just write the volume randomly. Maybe let's put some space. Yeah. And okay, that's it. And then what we are going to do is that let's try to change the size. So first, we need to calculate the sum of this. We need to target the diagonal, and then we okay. So is first we calculate the sum of the diagonal. So that is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, right? And then we need to target another diagonal, which is from right to left, because there is only two diagonals anyway, right? So maybe just for easier understand, I will circle it. So that is again 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So yeah, and then we need to get a summary of each other. So I'm sure you will understand both of them are equals to 7 equals to 10, right? So and then next is we calculate the absolute volume of the difference. That means 10. The first 10 uh, is the left diagonal minus, yeah, I use this one, minus another 10 is the orange one. And then I return back to negative. So that is basically equals to 0. So we should return 0 in this case. That is basically the structure. Alright, sorry. And now what we are going to do is that we should write some algorithm in Java to return that volume. Okay, so in this case, we similarly we can in Java we can initialize a left, which indicates the sum of the left diagonal, which is this value. This value is basically this one, right? So we just by default set it as 0, and then write right again equals to 0. And very important, in Java we need to write a semicolon, and then another again. Okay, so again we need to use a for loop, right? For Java is int. It starts from int I is equals to 0. I is equals to 0, and then I should less than some limitation. I should less than a value, right? n. So the value is basically the length of the square array. So what is that going to be? Is it will be n is equals to n is equals to what? So don't worry, we have one function here. Okay, maybe we write it as L, indicates the length, maybe len, in avoid to get confused with the n in this one. But actually, it doesn't matter because it's in two different functions, so it will not get confused. But in order to better explain, I prefer to use a different volume, yeah, to make it clear. Okay, so in Java there is a very useful function that is basically array. Why array? Because that is the name of the array we have defined, right? So get 0 dot size and the bracket. So that function where basically returns the value of the length of the array. Okay, so and then next I less than end, and then here I plus plus right. Yeah, here we need to use semicolon to separate, and here we write the volume, and the left, yeah, as you know, is equals to left. Sorry, yeah, left plus, and then again we use this one because there's a problem in Java. It is not like Python. We can automatically recognize a two-dimensional array. Like in Python, if we write I and then j, it will recognize. But Java we have to use a different method. That is we again use get I here, right? That will return the value of the left diagonal, and then again right equals to array dot get. Now very important here, the row is basically the same as the array I, right? Because it starts from 0 and ends at the n minus 1. But the column very important. It's supposed to be a different value, as I explained. Like you can see this case because the actual mathematic coordinate is so 1 1 2 2 3 3 is basically the mathematic coordinate, but in terms of the coding, it starts from 0, right? It becomes 0 0 1 1 2 2, and even the n here, the n, as I mentioned in my last video, it is 3, but it's not included in the for loop. So it actually ends at n minus 1. So that's why in this case, we should put n minus 1 minus I in order to write the value of the column. So how to do is that we can write length minus n, minus I minus 1 here. Yeah, and then at the end, we return in Java, we can write math dot absolute value and then left minus right. Let's try if it's working. Yeah, it works. Okay, yeah, it works. So that is basically the solution. But I still don't understand what is get bracket. I try to remove it and see whether it is working. Yeah, again it works. Oh, that's very easy, simple, right? So so in Java, basically arrays name dot size, and then put a bracket, put two brackets. Okay, so this case returns the length of the array, no matter it is regular array or square array, right? And then again we can also use get function to get the index of the two-dimensional arrays, right? So that's very easy, and I will put the link of this website on my YouTube description as well. And all in all, thanks so much for watching my video. See you in my next video. Bye bye.